Hello everybody, Naughty Nana Does. How's everybody this Saturday? It's raining, it's wet, but my grass is loving it. It's nice and green. So, if you're new here, please hit the like button. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it because we talk about pretty important stuff here on my channel. And 17,000 people can't be wrong, I'm just saying. So thank you to all of those because I love my subscribers, I really do. And today, I've got something to say. I would just like to ask Nikki Haley how it feels to be the ham sandwich. Do you know how many people have said that they would vote for a ham sandwich over Donald Trump? Well, a third of them thought that ham sandwich was going to be Nikki Haley. But this is the same lady that said that she would never endorse Donald Trump. That was only because she was running for president, so she wouldn't endorse him. But she knew the odds were against her. And she still said things like, you can't trust Donald Trump to have a driver's license, never mind the codes to the nuclear football. He can't be trusted. He's unhinged. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He mistook me for Nancy Pelosi. And in my estimation, that was a big insult to Nancy Pelosi. Just saying. You stood there and you put up with all he said about your family, saying she showed up like she thought she was the winner in that fancy dress that wasn't so fancy. That was a direct wink, wink, nudge, nudge to your heritage and your parents. Still, you took that. When he was saying things like, all the military are losers and suckers, what's in it for them? Or the line directed at you was, where's her husband at? Where's her husband? And you were all indignant and all pissed off like you should have been and said, my husband is deployed in South Africa on active deployment. You were sticking up for your husband then. But then, the other day, you turn around and say that you're going to vote for Donald Trump because you say Joe Biden's a disaster? Seriously? You with the education that sat at the United Nations as the ambassador for the United States. You know all the work that Joe Biden did as a senator, as vice president, with all these countries around the world. He helped Obama out more than I can even express right now. But you sold out your family. How much did it cost, Nikki? Because you turned on a dime. You turned like a friggin' worm. You turned like a worm. As soon as there was a better offer from someplace else, you and Sununu, the paria. He was backing you and you were all laughing and giggling about all the stuff that Trump was doing. And as soon as it looked like Nikki wasn't going to win, you turned like a worm. All those women and all those young women that are coming up to vote trusted you. And you shit on them. Just as surely as you shit on your husband, your family, and all the military. Because by saying you're going to vote for him, somebody, just him as a retired military myself, just him saying that captured and dead soldiers are losers and suckers would be enough for me not to even speak the man's name, never mind voting for him. So my hope is for you, you ham sandwich, Miss Flip Flop 2024. My hope for you is that 30%, 32% of people in New Hampshire that voted for you over the Mango Moose Knuckle, I hope every single one of them vote blue. all the way down the ticket, because they'll see what a real turncoat you are. You and Tulsi Gabbard, by the way, another one in uniform that turned her back on everybody. Her uniform should be burnt, going back on her oath like that. But Nikki Haley, how do you live with yourself? You know everything you said about Trump was true. Every fucking thing you said about him was true. And still, you're going to vote for him? It's like Biden said, think of the alternative. Well, your alternative is a convicted rapist, convicted of fraud, has to pay almost $500 million in fees for his fraud and stuff like that. He's stealing money off the American people. You were okay because you were backed by the Heritage Foundation, because they didn't want to back Trump because he's not quite the Christian that even they can pretend to be. But yeah, you sold everybody out. You are just less than what I just walked on in my yard, actually. But anyway, yeah, Nikki, you sold out. How much did it cost to sell your soul? How much did that cost you? You are a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. You know, I hope there's penance for you somewhere, and I really hope that another corporation does not hire you, because you won't be faithful to them or their whole organization, because you'll turn tail on them too, as soon as Trump wants you to kiss his ass again. Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe. Please take care of you first. I love you all. Mwah. So, that's it for a rainy Saturday. Ooh, the mosquitoes. I love you.